Hey, it's Mr. Harper Smith here. I hope you're all enjoying your time inside. We're now going to do a little activity where you'll have to get outside of your house just a little bit. Alright? You need to figure out the height of 10 trees as well as the circumference of 10 trees for this project. This is the final project. You are going to be incorporating trigonometry and statistics together into one massive project. It's not actually going to be massive. It'll probably take you an hour at most to do all of this. Okay, so you will need a tape measure. So if you don't have one, go ask a neighbor. I guarantee that your neighbor or somebody nearby is going to have a tape measure that they would be more than happy to let you use. Then you need to identify a tree or several trees that you can measure. Right? Preferably not palm trees. Go with more of a ash or a live oak tree, okay? So here's a tree that I've got in my yard. And I'm going to use my tape measure, and I'm going to measure the distance all the way around the tree. I've already done it. I did it about this high all the way around. Okay, so I wasn't all the way down at the roots where it's extra wide. I wasn't up here where it's starting to get skinnier. I was just barely above the roots. And it ended up being 5 feet. Okay, was the circumference. That is the key number that you need right there. You need the circumference. And I'm going to keep track of it. So here's my circumference, is 5. Now I need to figure out the height of the tree. Now if you think about it, doing that with a tape measure, getting it to go all the way up through the branches, that could be a little tricky. So instead of using a tape measure to measure how tall the tree is, I want you to use a tape measure to measure out 50 feet. Now let me show you why. Okay? So, we've got us standing way over here. Yay! Happy Harper. You've got your tree that comes all the way up. And as you're looking at the tree, isn't that a right angle? A right angle right there, and then it's a right triangle. Well, if I can figure out what this degree is, this angle, and I know that this is 50 feet, could I use trigonometry to figure out this side right here, how tall that tree is? Plus, I'm going to have to add a little bit, and the distance here would be my height. I'm 6 feet tall. Well, my eyes, up to my eyes is about 6 feet. I'm really 6'4". So my eye level is going to be about 6 feet. So 6 plus whatever this number is going to be how tall the tree is. So, on another phone, well, on a phone, doesn't have to be another phone, I need you to get an app that will let you find angles, okay? So here's this one, there's about level. Bloop. So I'm going to come over here. I've already measured out 50 feet. Right here. Bloop. Okay, now here we go. This is how this is going to work. I'm going to get this at my eye level, and I'm just going to point it to the top of the tree. That's all I'm doing. I'm looking up, where's the top of the tree? Right about there. And it says about 18 degrees. Okay? So I'm just standing here looking ridiculous in the middle of the street, measuring up to the top of the tree. It says about 18 degrees. All right? You might want to have a friend there looking at it with you as well. Totally fine. All right, so I'm going to come back over here. Now this angle was 15 degrees. Sorry, not 15. 18 degrees. So this is going to be a tangent function because I have an opposite and an adjacent. So tangent of 18, make sure you're in degrees, equals opposite, so x, over 50. Alright, now you need your phone, and I've got my fancy dancy one. Actually, I'm just going to switch to a normal calculator. So, in order to solve this, I need to multiply both sides by 50. So tangent of 18 times 50 is going to give me my answer. So 18 tangent times 50 gives me 16.24. So 16.24 plus 6 is what? 22.2. We'll just round one decimal place. Right, I now have a circumference and I have a height of the tree. Okay? Is this number super exact? I'd say that it's pretty dang close. You need to do this for 10 trees. You need to pick 10 trees near your house and do this activity. You will then upload the circumferences and the heights of the tree into a data set. Okay? You will be producing in the end a model where you can go around and with a tape measure, if you know the circumference of a tree, you will be able to figure out what the height of the tree is. You don't have to walk all the way out to the street or wherever. Be really careful when you're doing this. Don't get hit by anything. All right? If you don't have to walk into a street, don't walk into a street. Make sure that if you do have to go into a street, you don't do it alone, that you have someone watching for you. All right? I want you guys to be safe. Practice social distancing norms. Don't do anything illegal. And let me know how it goes. Make sure to read the rest of the instructions. I'm sure that I'm going to post another video about this.